So my brother ended up calling me one day. He like, come through, some niggas just broke in his house. So as soon as he tell me that, I rush over there. And when I get there, I noticed that his front window broken, which is like right by the door. So you could tell that they broke the window and then reached their hand in and unlocked the door. My brother come, he let me in. He started telling me what happened or what he think happened. But see, like around this time, we used to drink a lot of lean. So we be in lean comas like a motherfucker. And this one, Activist, was like $30 an ounce and shit. Paying $200 and some dollars for some lean nowadays is just stupid. Anyways, my brother, he was home when the niggas tried to break in the house. But he on his bed passed out off a lean. This nigga said that he thought he heard the window break, but he was so faded off the lean and like half sleep, he thought he was dreaming. So pretty much what he guessed happened was the dudes broke in, came in the living room, was about to head to the bedroom and seen him laying on the bed and ran out of the house. But before they ran out of the house, they snatched the PlayStation 3. So we like, damn, whoever the fuck did that was scary than a motherfucker. But it all started to add up later. Now around this time, my brother and my homie had lived next door to each other. My brother had a green and red candy painted Cadillac and a homie had a blue and yellow candy painted Cadillac. So based on their cars being parked by their apartment, niggas used to find out where they lived. Niggas that knew us in West LA. So bam, about 6 months go by and then my brother get his apartment broken into again. Now this time when they broke in, they end up stealing this nigga clothes, pretty much like Gucci and Louis shit. They end up stealing like $1,000 and like some earrings. And most of the clothes they stole wasn't even clean. This shit like straight out the hamper. Now when we first start pimping, we start trying to lace all our homies up with that shit and teach them how to do that shit so they can make money. And we had one homie, you know what I'm saying, that ended up doing the shit. He ended up getting a female and he was out there on his shit. So at the time he green. So every day he calling me asking me like where to go and what to do type of shit. So you know, me trying to help the nigga, I'm telling him like, look, this what you do, this where you go, this how you do it. But every time I would try to meet up with him on the blade, he would never want to meet up with me because he thought I was going to knock him for his female because I knew more than he did. And I ain't going to lie, I probably would have, but I wasn't going to do it intentionally. If his female was on me, yeah, I was going to knock her, but I wasn't going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see the homie win. So anyways, you feel me? I go to the pawn shop one day and he in the pawn shop. And he come up to me in the pawn shop. We get to chopping it up. And when I look down, I notice he got some Louis Vuitton loafers on. When I see the Louis Vuitton loafers, I'm like, oh, my brother got them same loafers. Them motherfuckers hard. But I noticed nigga had a 304 for a while now, so I'm thinking he got the shoes from her. So boom, I leave the pawn shop and shit. I go about my way. So after that, niggas tripping like, who the fuck keep coming in this nigga house and shit, right? We like, damn, is it the same people coming back or is it different times and different people? Now remind you, the homie lived next door to my brother and they both from the same hood and they both pimping. And when niggas was pimping, some of our homies used to hate on that shit. Now the homie that lived next door to my brother, he ended up coming up on some big shit. And when he did that, word has spread it. It turns out that the niggas that was breaking in my brother's house was homies from our hood. Only thing is, they wasn't targeting my brother. They was targeting a homie, thinking that the homie and my brother lived together, not knowing that they lived in two separate apartment buildings in the same apartment building. 2 days later, my brother 304 is at home alone. I don't know where the homie and my brother is at, but they wasn't home. So while my brother 304 is at home alone, she ended up catching the niggas trying to break in the homie apartment, the one that lived right next door to my brother. He hop on the phone, you know what I'm saying, call my brother like, yeah, some dudes trying to break in your homie house. So once she do that, you feel me, my brother called a homie and then niggas end up pulling up over there. When niggas pull up over there, they end up chasing the niggas off, you feel me? They end up running and shit. The homies chasing them, trying to get them, right? It turns out that one of the niggas that was trying to break in was the same nigga that I seen at the pawn shop that had my brother's shoes on. Now that niggas know it's them, now we trip. Every day niggas is over there looking for these niggas. You feel me? Niggas driving through that motherfucker. But they not really coming to the hood because they already knew like niggas was on them. And a little incident did go down, but I ain't even gonna get into that. But nothing major happened. Well, nothing major happened because they end up going to jail. Not too long after that shit with my brother, they end up trying to rob somebody else's house and getting caught and going to prison. But yeah, that just goes to show, you feel me? It could be your own homies. So don't want to see you shine. As soon as they see you getting a little money, you feel me? They gonna come try to take that shit. Y'all like, follow, and comment for more stories.